Sadhguru is a yogi, mystic, and visionary who works tirelessly towards the physical, mental, and spiritual well-being of all. His mastery over the mechanisms of life, an outcome of his profound experience of the self, serves as a guide in exploring the subtler dimensions of life. Belonging to no particular tradition, Sadhguru incorporates what is most valid for the modern seeker from the spiritual sciences. From his powerful yoga programs for inner transformation to his inspiring projects for society and the environment, Sadhguru's work is an endeavor to create an inclusive culture that is the basis for global harmony and progress. Named one of India's 50 most influential people, Sadhguru is an internationally renowned speaker and a New York Times best-selling author. Sadhguru has been an influential voice at major global forums, including the United Nations, the World Economic Forum, and the British House of Lords, addressing issues as diverse as socio-economic development, the environment, leadership, and spirituality. His clarity and wisdom are sought after at organizations such as the IITs, IIMs, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Stanford, MIT, Oxford, and the London School of Economics. Sadhguru's work has touched the lives of over 1 billion people from all walks of life. From villagers to prison inmates to global leaders, inspiring them to seek solutions within and build a more inclusive world. The Government of India has acknowledged Sadhguru's exceptional and distinguished service by awarding him the Padma Vibhushan. Isha Foundation is an international non-profit organization founded by Sadhguru that is dedicated to cultivating human potential. Over 11 million volunteers in 300 centers worldwide support the Foundation's activities. At the core of these activities is its flagship program, Inner Engineering. The program offers powerful tools from the yogic sciences to transform one's body, mind, and energy to reach one's ultimate potential. Isha Foundation is headquartered in India at Isha Yoga Center in Tamil Nadu. Created by Sadhguru as a powerful spiritual space, it offers all aspects of yoga under one roof. The main feature of the Isha Yoga Center is the Dhyana Linga, a meditative space that does not ascribe to any particular belief or faith. Just sitting silently within the sphere of Dhyana Linga is enough to make one experience a state of deep meditativeness. The iconic Adi Yogi, the source of yoga, stands 112 feet tall, representing the 112 ways Adi Yogi offered for one to attain to one's ultimate nature.
This 112 feet face of Adi Yogi in the times to come is going to be a source of inspiration for all.
Consecrated spaces in the Yoga Center provide a conducive atmosphere for inner exploration and a powerful space for special programs. At Isha, a sense of oneness, love, and a deep longing to reach out and share has given birth to various outreach projects that have enhanced millions of people's lives. Action for Rural Rejuvenation is a rural revitalization program offering medical care, community rehabilitation, and human upliftment to more than 4,000 villages in rural southern India. Isha Gramotsavam is reviving the spirit of the rural community in southern India, employing sports and cultural traditions as tools to wean villagers away from addiction, break caste barriers, and empower women. Isha Vidya is Isha's rural education initiative, which is creating a bright future for rural children. Isha Vidya schools empower children with English language, computer skills, nutritious midday meals, and several other aspects to ensure their holistic development. Project Green Hands is a massive public reforestation effort to counter and reverse the rapid desertification and deforestation in southern India. Having earned several awards, Project Green Hands seeks to inspire people around the world to keep this planet habitable for future generations. Rally for Rivers is a campaign to raise awareness about the depletion of India's rivers and bring about major policy changes in the country. With support from over 162 million people, it is the world's largest ecological movement of its kind. In September 2019, Sadhguru launched Kaveri Calling to revive Kaveri River, the lifeline for 84 million people. Kaveri has depleted over 40%, and 87% of tree cover in the basin has been lost. Over 47,000 farmers have committed suicide here in the last 15 years. Kaveri Calling will support farmers to plant 242 crore trees through agroforestry, covering 1/3 of Kaveri Basin with tree cover over the next 12 years. Kaveri Calling is listed in the United Nations Climate Action Plan Compendium and is accredited by the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. In 2020, as the COVID pandemic ran rampant across the world, Sadhguru offered various tools to help people go through these challenging times gracefully. Isha volunteers involved themselves in rural areas to ensure that thousands of villagers facing economic hardships had food to eat and basic amenities. PPE kits were also distributed to frontline workers. Sadhguru offered free, simple yogic practices online to help boost immunity, and Isha's flagship yoga program, Inner Engineering, was offered online at 50% for everyone and free of cost for healthcare professionals and COVID warriors. Sadhguru also initiated the weekly With Sadhguru in Challenging Times web stream, where people could receive his wisdom and ask him questions. Youth and Truth is a campaign where youth around the world interact with Sadhguru, seek answers to their burning questions, and work towards greater clarity and balance. No question is off limits and no topic is taboo, as we see Sadhguru in a completely different avatar. In 2020, the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, an affiliate of the Harvard Medical School, opened the Sadhguru Center for a Conscious Planet with the aim of conducting scientific research in the connected areas of consciousness, cognition, and compassion. In autumn 2020, Sadhguru kicked off the motorcycle journey, exploring spiritual America. Over 37 days, Sadhguru rode through 19 states of the United States, nearly 10,000 miles, to uncover the ancient spiritual legacy of Native Americans. Engaging with Native American leaders and elders, Sadhguru traversed mystical spaces in North America and presented the history and timeless wisdom of the indigenous peoples to millions across the world. From the Mississippi to Matotipila to the Grand Canyon, Sadhguru explored remarkable terrains of plains, mountains, deserts, seacoast and forests. Coming from his profound perception and experience of life, Sadhguru revealed many dimensions of mysticism in the cultures of the indigenous nations which had been hidden for centuries. Isha's sacred walks are journeys to places of divine connection, where the veil between physical and spiritual is thin. The sacred walks include separate sojourns to Kailash, the Himalayas, Kashi, and South India. Isha Life provides a holistic solution to health and well-being, with a refreshing approach that stems from a deep sense of yogic understanding. Isha Homeschool, the long-time vision of Sadhguru, aims to provide quality education in a home-like environment, ensuring that fun and adventure go hand in hand with learning. It makes education a process of discovery and joy. Isha Samskriti is an education system dedicated to a child's overall development, enabling them to realize their full potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually.
This is a very important work on the planet right now, raising human consciousness. This is the first time we have this ability to communicate to the whole world. This is our time on this planet. It's in our hands to make sure that this is the best time ever in the history of humanity. Let's make it happen.